Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dragonstone Adventures. So, I've done quite a bit off camera. So, for starters, I mostly finished this building. What's left is I need to get granite to do stairs, and then I want to get I think it's called a chain sign, and put that into here to separate the storage. I also need to get more chests to make storage. So, what is the biggest next project? Oh, well, I'm thinking about it too. I found the middle. So, this 5x5 stone brick area is the middle. So, this is going to be the middle of the entire town. And while I'm here, this is my new building that I'm going to start working on. So there's a lot of stuff that's probably going to be in here that I can't do right now, such as frog lights, hoppers, rails, whatnot. But that is going to be the mine. I always have it where I have one place that I can continue to mine in, so that's what I'm considering there. I've also done some terraforming. Wrong one. I always press the wrong keys. So, I've started to terraform this part from taking the dirt from here and moving it over. So yeah, it's been fun. So yeah, that's the biggest part right now. So yeah, today is probably going to be focused on getting some more dirt and probably getting some stuff. I almost forgot the word. Some stone bricks for the mine, and possibly starting in the mine. And I don't think I have any coal. I have no coal. Great. So I guess let's start with mining then. So while I'm thinking about it, I am also going to get an iron pickaxe. Just that way it's a little easier, so I don't have to worry about if I come across diamonds or redstone or something like that. I also want to grab a few bundles. They're called bundles. Just so that way I have them in case. And I put that in the wrong spot. So, I designed this building in a creative world. And so that way I could easily just see what I needed to make. So one of the things I like about mining, or that I always do when mining, is I will do a 3x3. So, right now up here, we are at Y level 65. Probably once I get down to level 40, I will start doing a two-step. Which pretty much means instead of doing like this, I will just do one more. So yeah, that's probably what our main focus for today is going to be, just trying to get down to that Y level. And I probably should have grabbed torches. But I just found coal, so yay. I'm gonna go grab sticks while I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I was like very much, maybe I won't stream today or record just because I was really feeling out of it. But I decided to do it anyway. Because why not? So, I wanted. So, backtrack. The main reason I'm doing a bunch of little builds that have maybe one or two storage items is because it gives the world or town a little bit more reason for me to go explore. Because if I had just one big storage area, then I would be forced to, or I wouldn't say forced, but like I wouldn't have the motivation possibly to go look everywhere else. So that's the main reason. You just hit 43. So that's the main reason I've been doing it, is so that way I have some like motivation to go visit something. Because it's like if I need cobblestone, I need to come to the mine. I just realized this is 40 right here. So we're gonna do this. So this is my two-step that I've been talking about. So instead of just the 1 now, we will go to 2. This way I can do branch off. So that way, see, I just found iron. That way I can branch off at like a certain level. And I don't have to worry about stairs or whatnot. Because eventually I do want to put stairs in here to make it look a little better. I also will probably put signs and whatnot also in here. Just to make it a little more fancy. And no, I do not have any idea how I'm going to map that out. Right now, I'm just trying to get down to maybe the 10 levels. Like 11, 12, that sort of thing. Because I know that's where iron now spawns a lot. It's like Y level 16, but I feel like they changed that. I also feel like it's nice to do it this way because it's just one straight down. Well, not really straight down or angled down. Either way, it's nice because that way I don't have to worry about running into a pit of water or whatnot. Now, it does help I do have a map, but it still doesn't help too much. Do I have any more? I do. That way we can keep digging. So there isn't really a purpose for the mine other than being a mine. But it is nice. How to adjust the blanket. But yeah. So, oh, found diorite. Diorite's one of my biggest. I like it, but I don't like it because it is very hard to find other blocks that go with it that are cheap. Because it's like calcite goes with it, and I just found a ravine. That's not good. So we're over here. We're gonna put a pause on the mine right now. I did not honestly expect there to be water. So that's gonna be fun. Because I need to continue going down. Because I want to hit rough bedrock. And that's nowhere near bedrock. I'm sorry. I don't know what that noise was. But yeah, it's definitely nowhere near bedrock. At least doing the smaller steps are easier to go back in mine because it's only like 4 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Next. While the bigger ones are going to be a lot more. Though I still have not named the town or what the mine is going to be or anything. So, your comment of the video, if you want to comment, is give me a building and then what you want me to name that building. So right now we have the random storage right now actually. So that needs a name. We need a name for the mine. Well, mine building. But you can name the mine building, my bad. The mine building and the mine, we can name it 2 different things. And then we also need street names. Because if we look... Oh, that makes more sense. I'm right in the middle of the river. We're going to have this main road, though, and this main road. So we're going to need names for that. We need a name for this building. We need a name for this big building. And we'll just go from there. And any other building you think we need, or that I maybe could add, even if it's only decorative, list it down in the comments, and I will start building. So like I said, I have a creative world that I will spend a bunch of time planning and building on that. So that way when I get to the survivor build, I already know what I'm building, I already know what resources I need, and anything like that. That's why it's easier for me to go gather what I need, and it's just easier for me to already scout what needs to go where. And also so that way I'm not spending like 20 minutes trying to figure out a design and then taking it all down. Because I feel like that's the most buildery thing I've said. Is you build something and then you absolutely hate it and then you tear it all down. I totally forgot to grab a crafting table. Oh yeah, this is way deep. I was worried about if I covered it, it might show in the river. And we're gonna have to run from mobs. Why do you have a shovel? And a creeper blew up. Of course it did. And only left one block. Good thing I have extra. But don't believe all of that was mud brick, but we're going with it. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, sticks. So right now, this has been my cobblestone chest. Just because I don't know where else to put it. And there's a creeper sitting right in the middle. Never mind. I probably should have done this a while ago, but we're putting torches down. I am in progress of doing streetlights. I just have to figure out which design I like the best. Which I have not figured out which design I like. Okay. So I need a wall on this side. And then over here. Trying to get comfy. Probably should have grabbed dirt, but I don't think I have any extra dirt. So we're gonna use cobblestone. Is that the best thing? Probably not. Ow. Okay. So we got the rough layout down. Now I just got to avoid getting hit by the magma and fill this in. Water is not your best friend, in Minecraft at least. This is gonna take a while, and I apologize. This is probably not the most entertaining content, so I do apologize. We are gonna head back up to the surface, see if I have any dirt. Otherwise, I might put a pause on the mine for right now and work on that off stream or off camera. We aren't streaming. My brain gets confused. So I might work on the mine off stream. I keep saying it. Off camera. So that way I can work a little bit on that. And that way you don't have to see me possibly drown. I have 1 second 12. 1.5. No, that's not a half. We're gonna dig a little so I can get a half. But yeah, this is mostly what I've been doing off camera, is taking the dirt and putting it someplace else. Okay, we got 1.5 seconds. I do want to put my stone cutter in here because I think that would look better. And also because all the stone is in here, or will be. Oh, another big thing that I totally forgot to mention. We are now in 26.1. All my mods were able to be updated. So, I am now in 26.1. I know I just said I was going to do this off camera, and then I started working on it again, so my brain wanders. I just think it's going to look really nice when it's done, eventually. Because we're almost to the other side already. But yeah, I have a few different plans that I've been working on my creative world. I have not implemented them yet. Mostly because I want to know, one, what you guys think, what you guys would like, and two, I have no clue where I'd put them. That's the main two reasons. So we will see. Eventually, I do want to go to the Nether. We'll see how that also goes. Because I'm terrified. That's a drowned. Run away from the drown. Don't even have any really thing good to fight with. Other than a wooden axe. We have 4 more blocks. Okay. I'm putting a pause on that right now. I will work on this waterfall thing off camera. Because that's getting to me already. So we are going to climb the stairs. So eventually what's going to happen is the outer 2 edges are going to be filled with stair to make it easier to go down. And then the middle is going to be left open for me to do like a minecart. Don't know how it will work, but I will make it work. I'm going to put dirt, that, more stuff. Gonna put some lights on here to hopefully prevent mobs. Or at least any more mobs. Okay, you should be able to sleep right now. So yeah, while we have a little bit left, I'm just gonna work on the surface and dig this thing of dirt out. I know, not the most crazy episode. But we'll see what happens. And I don't have a shovel anymore. So, originally, I had said, not sure if I said it at all anyway. Originally, I was gonna do a village with warped and cherry wood. Yeah, because I'm like, hey, this sounds like a really good idea, whatnot. But then I'm like, warp wood is really hard to get. So I'm gonna switch to cherry. No, that does not mean I'm changing places. I'm still gonna be on this little, I don't even know what it's called. Output? I don't know the official terminology. However, we have came time in the video where it's time to say goodbye. So, in those comments, let me know what a building you would like to see in our little villages. What you would possibly want me to name the village. Or town, or whatever this is called. And other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. And I will see you guys on the RAR side.